Seneca stated, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality." Stoics believe we should accept what we cannot change while focusing on what is within our power to change. We can develop inner resilience by following timeless Stoic principles and continue moving forward during challenging times. This video highlights 7 key Stoic lessons on persevering when faced with obstacles, setbacks, and suffering. We can overcome adversity by cultivating the Stoic virtues of courage, justice, and self-discipline. Number 1, avoid complaining. Complaining focuses you on what's wrong instead of taking action. When challenges arise, it's easy to slip into constant grumbling about the situation. But complaint rarely leads to meaningful change. It simply reinforces a victim mentality, sowing pessimism. The Stoic philosophers encourage a solution-focused mindset. Rather than complaining about what you can't control, take action on what you can change. Remaining present and optimistic will lead you forward, while dwelling on the negative holds you back. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Away with the complaints about what has happened, and instead real advantage shall be taken of what is to be." Avoiding complaints doesn't mean suppressing your true feelings, but it does involve shifting from problem-focused rumination to solution-focused agency. When you encounter obstacles, direct your mental energy toward practical improvements rather than lamenting the circumstances. Perseverance requires channeling your frustrations into focused efforts to create a better reality. Number 2, understand not all is lost. When we face setbacks, it can feel like everything is falling apart. The Stoics teach us that these difficulties are temporary. Nothing lasts forever, good times or bad. We gain perspective if we can look past our present troubles and see the bigger picture. Setbacks are part of life. Everyone fails sometimes. Everyone faces hardships, but those hardships pass if we have the strength to endure them. Cling to the fact that your current situation is not permanent. Maintain hope that better days lie ahead. Refuse to believe that one failure defines you or seals your fate. The Stoics would advise us to say to ourselves, "This too shall pass." Your luck can change, an opportunity can arise, but only if you push forward with courage and don't give up. Understand that even in your darkest hour, all is not lost. Your future is still ahead of you if you persevere. Number 3, take action. Don't just sit around observing problems arise. Take steps, even small ones, to address issues head-on. The Stoics believed inaction breeds more trouble, while action, however small, creates progress. When you see something wrong, don't just complain or stare at it. Do something. Make a plan and take the next right step, however minor it seems. Tiny ripples can become large waves. You don't have to fix everything instantly, but positive motion beats standing still. Small acts also boost morale and motivation. Avoid paralysis by analysis. Don't overthink to the point of never stepping forward at all. Be brave and take an imperfect action instead of no action. Progress might feel slow, but perseverance through action accumulates like compound interest over time. Don't fall into the trap of assuming you can't make a difference alone. Even minor personal efforts matter when sustained consistently. Don't underestimate your capacity to cause change through continuous, tiny steps forward. Beyond material impact, action also shapes your character and spirit. So observe obstacles and challenges clearly, then act accordingly. Even if all you do is write a letter or make a phone call, it's better to try than surrender. Impact accrues gradually. By making progress through action, you'll empower yourself and feel less helpless in adversity. Number 4, demand better of yourself. Wishful thinking accomplishes nothing. If you want to improve, you must demand more of yourself. Stoics believe we all have an inner drive to fulfill our potential and become the best version of ourselves. But this requires self-discipline and consistent effort. It's easy to fantasize about the person you wish you were, fitter, harder working, more patient, etc., but merely daydreaming about self-improvement won't get you there. You must be bold and expect more from yourself each day. Set high standards, not just for isolated events, but lifelong habits. Don't beat yourself up or dwell on failures. Simply acknowledge where you fell short, then get back on track. You control your effort and consistency. Demand that your actions match your aspirations. The path to excellence is built slowly through small, deliberate steps. If you wish for better, then achieve it through self-discipline. Number 5, stop abusing yourself. Life will inevitably throw challenges and setbacks our way. When we face adversity, it's easy to turn frustration inward and criticize ourselves harshly. But perpetuating a cycle of self-abuse only saps our motivation when we need it most. The Stoics encourage meeting hardship with self-compassion, not self-flagellation. Treat yourself with the kindness you would extend to a close friend in difficult times. Encourage yourself, not condemnation. Focus on what you can control, not where you've fallen short. Progress takes patience and persistence. Punishing yourself for perceived failures or shortcomings will only breed resentment, not results. But being your cheerleader sustains motivation and helps you get back up when you stumble. Extend the same understanding to yourself that you would give others. With self-compassion and measured persistence, you'll be able to overcome obstacles and carry on. Number 6, utilize your strengths. We have unique talents and abilities to help us overcome challenges and persevere. When things get complicated, take an inventory of your assets. What are your strengths, knowledge, resources, and skills? How can you employ them to move forward? Rather than getting bogged down by your weaknesses, focus on maximizing your strengths. We all have things we struggle with or wish we were better at, but dwelling on our shortcomings distracts us from utilizing our best qualities. Your talents likely hold the key to pushing through obstacles. Reflect on past successes to remind yourself of what you're capable of. Mental toughness comes in part from leaning on what you do well. If math is a breeze for you, pursue analytical projects. If you excel at public speaking, volunteer to give presentations. When you feel your resolve weakening, draw confidence from your abilities. Commit to developing your natural aptitudes through practice and education. While we can't ignore our weaknesses, leading with our strengths is the surest path to perseverance. Number 7, accept your destiny. Some things in life are simply beyond our control. As much as we may wish to change certain circumstances, there are limits to the direct power we have over external events. This can be a difficult lesson, but an important one. The Stoic philosophers taught us to accept what we cannot change with grace and courage. Fate has a role in human affairs, and though we have free will, we cannot completely override destiny. There are simply some things that will be as they will be. Rather than struggling in vain against the inevitable, the Stoics advise focusing your energy solely on what is within your power. Concentrate on your thoughts, attitudes, and actions. Develop self-control and mastery over your internal realm. Work diligently on what you can change. By giving up the futile battle against destiny, you free yourself to direct your efforts where they can make a real difference. Accept what must be, then turn your will toward creating the best outcome possible within the circumstances you face. With wisdom and persistence, you can turn challenges into opportunities for growth. In conclusion, life is filled with challenges and adversity, yet throughout it all, we must continue moving forward. The lessons of the Stoic philosophers provide timeless wisdom on perseverance. By avoiding complaints, seeing the positive, taking action, demanding our best, ending self-abuse, utilizing our gifts, and embracing our purpose, we gain the strength to endure. When faced with hardship, reflect on these principles. Recommit to the pursuit of virtue and excellence. Know that within you resides the power to prevail. Each day provides opportunities to practice patience, discipline, and courage. With fortitude and faith, you will surmount obstacles, achieve growth, and find meaning. The road ahead remains long, but equipped with wisdom, integrity, and determination, you will reach your destination. Stay strong and keep going. The work of a lifetime awaits. If you enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe, leave your comment, and share your insights. We look forward to hearing about your transformation journey, and remember that change starts with a single step. Thank you for watching.